The third and final week of the preseason is here. A fourth exhibition.
Final dress rehearsal before the regular season gets started in a couple of weeks' time. And off we go here in the NFL preseason finale. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
Judging by our conversations with the coaches, Mike, I think it's a pretty safe bet. We won't be seeing a lot of this guy. I think what they're trying to do is just get him under center, knock off some of the rust of the offseason, and get him a couple live reps before he starts in week 1. At the end of the day, you just can't replicate this style of live action in practice. So whether you're an established veteran like him or a young quarterback, these reps in the preseason are invaluable.
They'll send a tight end in motion right. Quick throw, taken in. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? He'll drop to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here, an early 3rd and long. They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he's taken down up past the 35. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Off balance throw. It's complete. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to the air one more time. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And, man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They send a receiver in motion left. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So, 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. That one is good. And his guys are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
These preseason games, Mike, they could be a little bit tricky because on one hand, you want to protect your starters. You want to make sure you go into week 1 of the regular season as healthy and as prepared as possible. But for a lot of the guys on this roster, especially these backup quarterbacks, this is a great opportunity not only to prove your worth in the NFL, but these are a lot of valuable opportunities and reps that don't necessarily come once the regular season gets kicked off.
Whoa! And he's going to weave his way forward. That's a first down at the 44-yard line.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the first down.
Back to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Special teams on the field, ready for this punt. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The home team's offense ready to get going with their second possession. They had the field goal on the opening drive to take the early lead, see if they can improve on it here. 3-0 is our score, and it's 1st and 10. They'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Man in motion, heading left. They'll look to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
Number 35, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 26. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Punt team out, ready to send this one away. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The visitors' offense ready to take over for their second possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. They send the tight end in motion. And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
The home team's offense ready to take over once more. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. He's to the 15. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. 3rd and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. 6-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Throwing now from the gun. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
And finally, we see this offense find a little bit of life here early in this first half. They've struggled to get anything going early on, but at least this play has them on the move. Now, can they finish this drive and finally put some points on the scoreboard here in the first half?
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here's 3rd and 2. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Neutral zone infraction, defense. Automatic 1st down.
So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. in the end zone. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
Makes the score. Visitors 7. Our home team.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back to work. The deficit is 1, as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Right back to him on 1st down. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to bring this one close to a 1st down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. Now a 3rd and 2.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
You have a tight end motioning left here. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They trail by 2, and will start this drive with 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. second down and 8. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They get 16 on that connection. That's enough for a first down.
I love the timing between the receiver and the quarterback. It's a really nice route. He's going to take this up the field, and then when he pulls that string back and he comes out of his break, the ball is there immediately. You can't wait for the receiver to actually look. This ball is well in the air before that receiver comes out of his cut.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now, faking the give. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. This one complete right side. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. His kick is good. And the visitors get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They'll look to throw again. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he will score. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Now the try for an extra point. It's up and good. And his guys will open up a 6-point lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. Open man, right side. He's got it. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw taken in. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Back to the air one more time. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the 1st down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab. Tight end going in motion here. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll look to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half. Now Mike Tomlin going to send out the field goal unit. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we've reached halftime here in the final week of the preseason. As we send you to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with EA Sports. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. This offense making its way back on the field, led by their wide receiver. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that. Ready.
Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? So the move is for the field goal unit here. This one from 47 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the visitors will tie the game here in the 3rd quarter.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the 2nd half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. His throw left side is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. One of the tight ends in motion right. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They put a receiver in motion to the left. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This one intercepted. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only do they come up with the turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
A try here for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the visitors will go up by 7.
Visitors 23, our home team 16.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So now this team's offense about ready to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. They'll begin here on the ground. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 33-yard line.
Receiver in motion, going right. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
3rd and 9.
Third down and 9.
He'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. We're about ready now for the punt. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. This offense and their running back heading back on the field. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. They'll throw out of the gun. That one hauled in. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. Results in a first down.
He'll look to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They bring a tight end in motion left. A throw on the move is caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Good pickup of 16 on that screenplay and a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be taken down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and through. And the visitors will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. This team's offense ready for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. He'll run, and he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll send him over to the left. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment, defense. Still first down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They'll run here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd down.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up a 3rd down. They'll send a tight end in motion. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6.
6 yards to go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this will be knocked down. Incomplete. Penalty flag down. in the backfield,
Holding.
usually
Offense.
a sign of a hold. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground. Looking for room out on the edge. He's not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Back to throw. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
And he will score! Game on! Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. It's a touchdown. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. 3rd and 5. He's got a man. That's complete. So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. And he will take this one across into the end zone.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good. And his guys have cut the deficit to 5. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick.
All right, good effort, just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Not much happening there, just a short game. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. On 2nd down, they run the counter. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Here's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win for our visitors. They finished the preseason on an up note. Now they'll have a couple weeks to get ready for the season opener coming in September. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night.